Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. We are back once again, and yeah, it's a really nice day today. So much so that I'm able to wear really light jackets, as you guys see here, and it's quite nice. It's actually a little bit warm in this, which is very interesting because lately it's been extremely hot, and it's kind of sucked to go out and shoot videos, but now it's a really nice day to be shooting videos, so that's why I'm out doing it. Also, fun fact about this jacket right here, you guys may recognize it from my older videos, not too far back, but you guys will probably recognize this kind of outfit. This jacket is not the same jacket as that old video, or my older video. This jacket actually is a replacement because my girlfriend's dog actually destroyed the last one. So I bought the exact same jacket. So yeah, this is a replacement. So it may look a little bit darker in color. It hasn't been sent through the wash as many times as the other one did. So eventually it'll become a little bit lighter and lighter over time. But without further ado, we're not really doing a clothing video, so let me jump into the car here. As you guys can tell from the title, today we're talking about adding some carbon fiber pieces to my Subaru Impreza. Now, let me show you what I mean right here. Things did not go exactly as planned, and you can't really notice it from right here, but if you get up close, you definitely can. So let's just start with the trim piece, because I have two pieces of carbon fiber. I've added a trim piece right above the license plate right there, and then I added a carbon fiber spoiler. So this piece was really easy to install. Basically it's got 3M tape on it, and you just stick it on top of the piece that's already there. So that wasn't hard at all. But when it came to the spoiler, that's another story. I had to actually prop up or move up the trunk, go in the inside, pull the lining back, and then go all the way up, and then undo some bolts to get the original spoiler off. And this spoiler is only held on technically by 3M tape, but I added something to it to make it a little bit more sturdy. So what I mean by that is when that spoiler ships, it ships with a roll of 3M tape, and I applied 4 rows of tape on it, and it was very hard to place down to make sure that both of these sides were even. And as you guys can see, it's not exactly perfect. The gap right there and then over here, but it's as close as I'm going to get it, because I also had to account for this angle and it being flush against the truck right there. So if you guys look closely, you'll be able to see it. Let me zoom in. But I had to add some pin striping actually to cover up a gap and to cover up a mistake I made. So let me explain exactly what I did here. So this pin striping is covering up a gap between the spoiler and the actual car. So if you look, you can probably see it. If you look really closely, you see that there's a gap between the spoiler and the vehicle. Now that gap, if you look from this side, you won't be able to see it because I did 2 layers of pinstriping right there, which covers that up. And you may be asking, well, why did you put this other strip right here that goes all the way across? That is because I made a little mistake. I added some permanent cement to try to get the spoiler to stick down where that gap is right there on this side of it, and that was not necessary. And when I tried to remove the glue, I tried to use very fine sandpaper, nothing that would seriously destroy my paint, but it didn't really end up working. In fact, it only got off like half the glue, and so I decided it's just going to be better to cover it up. So that's what I did. I took pinstriping and I did it on that side and also underneath right here. So there's actually something I need to fix here. If you look really closely, about right there or so, I'm trying to keep it even all the way across, and there's one little area that I want to try to fix somehow, but that's the way it's looking. It's very hard to tell that anything is off about it, because I tried to do my best to make sure the pinstriping looked all good and everything. But something that I will say is that on this wing or spoiler, I did not feel comfortable having it held on by just 3M tape. So I actually drilled a hole into, 2 holes into this actual spoiler. And the way that I did that was very careful, but the stock holes that are there for the bolts for the stock spoiler, I just stuck a drill bit up through that hole, and then I drilled up through there and put the original bolts back in. So that's the way it looks. With all that in mind, I like the way it looks. A little bit of carbon fiber. Never hurts anything. So let me do a quick walk around of the car for those of you guys who have not seen it. Got taillight tints, got the carbon fiber pieces, which are brand new. We've got the tow hook right down there, which is the WRX tow hook actually. That's why it kind of sticks out like that. But as we walk around, you see I've got mud flaps, got 17-inch Motegi Racing black track light wheels. I've got 15% window tint and OEM rain guards, a couple stickers, and of course we got more mud flaps. Also, my tires are Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, if you're wondering. And then I've got custom headlights, which I got off of carid.com. I believe the brand is Spider, I want to say. I've got a bug guard or rock guard on the front here. Custom emblem, old JDM Impreza badge there. I've got a front license plate delete, and I've got a front license plate mount. The reason for that is the delete, it's there because the holes in the actual car are, this car came from Japan, so the holes don't line up for a regular license plate. They're wider than what they're supposed to be, so that's why I have this here. Plus, I lived in Colorado a couple years ago, and that's why I've got this as well. It's kind of stuck on there actually, so I can't get it off, but that's why that's there. Eventually I'll put something there, but so far I don't have anything to put there. I've got a front lip, which actually I got off eBay. It's a polyurethane lip, and I think it looks nice for the car. So continuing going around, not really a whole lot. On the inside I've got some seat covers. Now the car is tuned. This car is actually tuned by Extreme Racing Tuning, which, by the way, you can't buy that sticker anymore. I actually had that custom made using their logo, so I could kind of, show that my car was tuned and show who tuned it and all that stuff. Because I think it's kind of cool to be able to show who your car was tuned by. But yeah, so the car is tuned for a backfire tune. Backfire, kind of like pop exhaust tune is what it is. So yeah, I think it looks really nice. Definitely a lot different from stock, and definitely a lot different from even just a couple years ago. You see, when I was in Colorado, I did not have the money to be able to put mods into this vehicle of any kind, whether that be a tune, window tint, anything like that. The only thing I really did was a little bit of exhaust mods by deleting the resonator and having Nameless Performance muffler on there, but that didn't do a whole lot. I mean, it made it really loud, but like performance-wise, it didn't do a whole lot. So the tune definitely helped on that. But anyways, I think the car looks really nice. Let me know in the comments down below if you like the way it looks. But with all that being said, guys, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna go around and shoot a couple more videos. So see you in the next one.